going to get into is the draft for this second game. So Beast Coast and Spirit going in.
Dire's ban now.
Here's the Radiant ban.
So, same ban again. You don't want to give Whispers Timbersaw. I'd imagine we see this entire tournament. It's going to be banned the entire game. Or the entire tournament, rather. Nobody wants to lose like that.
Get a ban.
We'll see if the Clockwork comes second, the same as before.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Obviously
turn
still
to
a lot of
ban.
stock put in Razor. There's the clock. Now, do you still want to go with the Earth Spirit first pick? Because that didn't really work out too well.
It didn't exactly do amazing things, but it certainly felt like if given the right game, it could open up a lot of space and potentially make things a little bit easier.
Remaining.
What are you hoping to see in the first phase for both these teams?
Dire's turn to
I mean, Spirit opened with a Snapfire, right?
Turn to pick.
And they do so again.
They'll do it
the
again.
same bands, yeah. Are they going to do Earth Spirit again? Like, personally, I like Earth Spirit. I think it fits Beast Coast style. It's just, do you want to go back to it after what just happened in game one? Do you want to go another route? Like, I just hope they don't pick, like, SF and Troll again.
5 seconds remaining.
It just felt awkward.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Dusk.
They go Tusk.
All
Tusk
right,
is something
yeah.
they've enjoyed
Yeah.
a bunch of these games as well.
Mixing it up now instead of the Earth Spirit, you have the Tusk. I mean, they're pretty similar heroes. Of course, they're quite a bit different, but you do like the same thing, right? You initiate ganks, you do roaming 4. Like, keeps your identity, but mixes things up because game 1
5
was
seconds
not going very
remaining.
well.
Dire's
See what goes with the
turn
Tusk.
to pick.
Ends up being that Puck off lane again, potentially off lane. It doesn't necessarily need to be there, but that's the way they've been playing it on Beast Coast. So again, keeping the identity the same way it's been throughout the GPC and then ESL qualifier.
Yeah, that's why I like big LAN tournaments where like all the regions come together,
Seconds.
because it becomes very obvious at some point in the tournament
5
which
seconds
meta
remaining.
of which region is actually the strongest. And that's where most teams will be steering towards.
Get a ban. Dragon Knight.
Same. Why change anything when it works so well? Maybe they do want to put the Puck middle, but the DK is just too much of a deterrent to put him into the side lane.
10 seconds.
Radiant's turn to ban.
So back to the Bat Rider ban. I mean, even with some of the interesting matchups, like Spirits still seem to win all 3 lanes.
Dire's ban now.
Yeah, the lanes definitely will have to go quite a bit better for Beast Coast, but they already kind of addressed that. Tusk is a very strong laner.
Here's the
Should make
Radiant
things
ban.
quite a bit easier.
At least in China, the Tusk is usually paired up with like Death
The
Prophet.
Dire get a ban.
They want to do it that way instead of throwing the Puck in the off lane.
I mean, they could still do Tusk Puck. It's a pretty decent lane. Not like
10
crazy strong, but
seconds.
not weak.
5 seconds remaining.
If they want to really keep doing that offlane Puck thing, which honestly I'm not the biggest fan of. I feel Puck thrives just on getting Witchblade super fast and snowballing off that. It's always going to be delayed in the offlane because you're lower level, you just naturally get pressured more, have as many resources. I do hope we're going to see Chris Luck on the Puck.
Yeah, the Bloodseeker once more. Almost feels like Spirit are going to go to a similar lineup. Like, yeah, you took Night Stalker and Lycan out of the hands of Collapse, and that was something I talked about in game 1. How willing are you to shut down Collapse's hero pool?
There's 3 heroes. Hero bands targeting him already. But he has plenty more heroes, you know, so just ban what you don't want to play against. Take it from there.
Here's the Radiant ban.
Banning the Veno. Interesting.
Venomancer. Not a hero I think of when I think about strong.
Seconds.
We've seen some of it be pretty, you know, some of the Venomancer games feel pretty strong. Watch that Faith Beyond game. What do you have? 100-something thousand damage?
Yeah, that was the old Venomancer with the old poison over talents. The new one just kind of feels like out of place. Now, what options do they have?
Seconds.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what Beast Coast favorite heroes are. Again, they're all over the place oftentimes, so it's kind of hard to predict what they're going to pick next.
Right.
But again, I would love just some more damage. Some good, nice, quick burst damage. Combo with the puck. What options are there?
Enchantress. So that'll be the 5.
Oh, lane dominance, pure.
Pretty strong hard hitters if you do go to the impetus on Enchantress. Like, you've got Tusk with the tag team.
10 seconds.
You've got Enchantress who's going to be here with the impetus if you do go to that early. That can do a lot of damage if you're not really ready for it.
Dire's turn to pick.
Now Spirit go to the Phoenix, which is a big Maposhka hero, but we'll see if it ends up being for him.
No X Scramblers is dead either.
10 seconds.
But Ursa looks really strong actually for Beast Coast.
How does Lina do up against the Dragonite mid?
Good. I mean, Lina doesn't really lose middle. It's the kind of heroes that pick middle if I want to just have a chill game.
Wondering if that
they
might
go
be
for
worth
the
it for
troll?
East Coast. Yeah, they go for the troll. Maybe it's kind of this deny pick, taking away an egg scrambler and something that East Coast like.
And it also counters the Ursa Warrior that could come out to scramble the egg. Counters quite a lot of egg scramblers actually.
5 seconds.
I personally like Lina. If you want to do offlane puck, of course. But then your back then is very squishy.
Now.
I wanted to pick puck middle. I put puck middle and put Whisper on some. And they're going for the Juggernaut this time.
Yeah, they really love this hero. I have a question. What's the deal with like Sand King? Why is he a hero that's not picked up that much anymore? Is he just not comfortable in the meta?
No, it's just a laning thing. Like his laning is just very weak, and we spoke about the emphasis on like the laning phase, right? Like if you brought a Sand King into like an Enchantress Juggernaut lane, you are going to be such a burden. There's nothing you can do. I still think Sand King is very strong if you have a free lane. It's just you rarely ever get one. Now, what is Collapse's hero gonna be?
If it's not this DK already.
It could be.
You can go offlane and be okay with that.
Against Juggernaut, I am a big fan of Putch.
5 seconds. What'll it be?
The Spin literally did 0 damage to Putch. If you want to go that route. And Snapfire Putch is a very strong lane. No, but I would.
Pudge red and or orange though?
He can be with the cosmetic. But how about a sniper actually for Beast Coast? That looks scary too.
You think that's scary?
Yeah,
Is
they have
the
no reach.
Radiant fans.
Spirit literally cannot reach a sniper.
Eventually a blink with the Dragon Knight.
Yeah, but there's also protection in the back front line.
And they're kind of doing that. Let's take a collapses blinking hero of Slardar, right?
10 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, no slaughter means...
5 seconds remaining.
What heroes even lane well against Juggernaut still? From the offlane. They could do Enigma, perhaps? A little bit slow, but if you can make it work, then the mid game is going to be very strong.
They can do something a little bit greedier in the offlane, right? Like, DK's not exactly the greediest hero from mid.
Void Spirit perhaps is an option.
Mars is still available.
Yeah, Collapse Mars is
Dire's
one of the bigger ones for sure.
turn to pick.
Doesn't lane so well to Juggernaut though.
But it does do well with the Snapfire.
It does.
Master's still available.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. What'll it be?
Like, Mars Phoenix isn't a bad combo. And the laning phase of Mars Snapfire seems like it could be good.
Mars Snapfire is definitely a killer combo. Very old school combo as well. I said I like the Enigma too against Juggernaut. Pretty simple lane. But then you don't really make use of the Snapfire. And it's a little bit more reserved.
Radiant's turn to pick.
What's it way?
Pangolier, of course, that wasn't banned. Huh. Okay, that's not a hero I actually expected to be in the pool still. Just because I've been doing the China region so much, it's always banned or picked way earlier.
5 seconds remaining.
I guess I just wonder, is that better than the other heroes we suggested? Is that on par with the heroes we suggested?
It's not really an answer to Juggernaut, but it gives them very strong team fight and egg protection. So, I mean, I like the pick. You know me, I always like Pangolier. I think the hero is really strong. So there is never like a bad Pango game. Now the question though is it going to be Puck middle? Or do they want another hero in the mid?
I still like the Lina.
Lina's not bad, yeah? If you get into fast BKB. What else?
Welcome
Kunkka?
back, landlubber.
They like
Get any
Kunkka?
salt in your lungs?
I mean, Chris Luck likes Kunkka.
Yeah, I think that definitely feels pretty good.
Choose your
They
hero.
go to the Mars. Okay.
There's a mid Puck this time.
It could be a mid-Mars still, but yeah, it will be the mid-Puck.
Alright, so this time they tank the matchup. Mars is not that good against Pangolier though. Like, you have multiple ways of getting out of the arena.
I still kind of like Spirit's Draft.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
worried for Beast Coast's execution here. And
I
what
think
they're able to
Spirit's
do in the
Draft
lanes.
is much easier once more. That being said, though, they have a troll, and we usually just see troll fall flat.
Someone's connection just drowned.
It's just such a weird hero now, troll is. Like, if you don't dominate lane, which is what you picked the hero for, it's just so hard to transition into the mid game.
5 seconds remaining.
But what lane is it gonna be? Phoenix Troll is a very strong lane. They should be fine. They should be fine.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a lane that can do okay, and the way Yatoro was able to accomplish playing well.
Oh, wait. We misread something. It's Whisper on the edge. It's an offlane Enchantress.
Yeah, Stinger's playing the Mars.
And it's a
Offlane
Mars 5.
Okay. We were quick to jump the gun on the Mars after it got picked. Talking about it being in the off lane.
I mean, Whisper does enjoy his Enchantress. I know he plays it very well. And I'm always interested in core Enchantress. Now that changes things quite a bit, I'd say. The lane for Troll isn't as easy anymore. But it makes the Pangos lane a lot easier. Because 5 Mars isn't nearly as strong, of course, as an Enchantress.
Enchantress Tusk lane. Okay.
It's good. It's good.
Seems interesting, that's for sure.
But maybe it's not good, but it's
Well, you just said it was good twice. I don't know if I can hear you taking it back now.
Look, whenever I play Enchantress offlane, it goes really well. That's because people don't really punish you for it. However, I'm just looking like big picture wise. What does an offlane Enchantress give you?
Do you think they would just paused because they misclicked?
Well, you can't repick anyway, so whether you misclick or not. But deal with it. How do you like Enchantress's hairstyle?
Enchantress? It's alright, but I don't know. I like the natural hair color from the Enchantress, not this hair color. I feel like it goes with the Maiden of Nature kind of thing, you know, when it's like orange and fits with the theme of everything.
Right, protect the trees and whatnot.
It also looks like very obvious hair dye.
Did you ever dye your hair?
I've bleached my hair before.
I've never understood what bleaching your hair means. What does that do?
It just makes it go like blondish or like this
like lighter
color. Yeah.
Ah.
Basically taking the color out of it.
Like that's interesting because my hair, I was blonde when I was born during my childhood as well, but after puberty I went brown.
Yeah, same. Now I have brown hair. I used to have like bright blonde hair, strawberry blonde.
Yeah, same. And whenever I tell people that, they're like, no, it's not possible. Of course it's possible.
For you.
It's certainly possible.
Yeah, because it happened to me, so of course it's possible.
I'll dye my hair again for the right event.
No, don't do it.
No.
I heard it damages your hair roots, and then you go bald.
Cast off the line.
Don't worry, I got a thick head of hair. K1, Blade Fury, and secures the bounty rune. 2 for 1 at the moment.
3 for 1.
And it looks like it's going to be 3 for 1, yeah. Maybe the advantage Beast Coast need.
So it's going to be a 5 Mars but played in the offlane.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what this Mars ends up accomplishing. I'm a little worried that the lane isn't exactly going to feel that great.
Wait, he's being
see
top?
that he's TPing into the lane, burning from these spirits, and he'll pop the salve, but he's only got that and 2 tangos. So instantly it already feels kind of weird. And they've sent Gojira, at least for the moment. He's roaming over bottom, so it'll be Mars and Enchantress in a lane together. CEO ends up getting the farm priority as the game continues.
I want to see the axe on the edge. The Sproink is so fun. You just jump back and throw your...
Good shards. Blade Fury bottom, Collapse in some trouble trying to run, and got first blood. So that's the combo they were looking for, and I mean, they put it together instantly and make it look easy.
That is exactly the start that Beast Coast needs. Now, I'm going to be a little bit biased in this game. I want Beast Coast to win, just because I know how snowbally of a team they are. And if they do snowball, I feel like no team is really going to be safe.
How fast do you think they could theoretically win this game if all goes to plan?
25 minutes.
Is that as snowbally as you think it is, though? I feel like every game's kind of 25 minutes.
I mean, close game should be like more 35, 40-ish. K1 getting a little bit low. There's a Swashbuckler as well.
Fury. But
Yeah, but Swashbuckle goes through it, of course.
I don't know if level 1 it would be enough to get a kill though.
So it's very interesting what he does in the top lane. He just takes literally every range creep and just starts right-clicking the troll with it.
Wow, you are so talented.
But it also means he loses a lot of experience in gold.
Right. Is that really worth the sacrifice, I guess?
Honestly,
Again, Mira, Scatterblast, Snowball,
Nice dodge.
avoids the shield crash. He'll come back, but he still might just die here, and it's actually to collapse. I thought he'd go down to Mira. So Spirit do a good job of turning that. Nope. Looked like it might be dangerous for a second.
well, you know, life is no fun without danger. A little bit of danger.
Danger. And Chris Luck just eating these right clicks here from Toronto Tokyo. The Jug again low. K1 bottom needs to run. However, Mira doesn't quite have the damage. He's still just level 2, so he just has the shard as well as the snowball. But if he had himself maybe tag team, that might have worked out for him. Meanwhile, Whisper's gonna die. Blaze Fury on a collapse. And he just gets run down easily.
Yeah, but as I said, same time Whisper also goes down to the top lane. And yeah, Collapse just kind of walked up to him without mana to Swashbuckle and gets taken down. Good news is he comes back with full mana. Bad news is Juggernaut already has 2 kills, which means Face Boost is just around the corner.
I believe they're getting walked in by the courier. The question is, was that kill like calculated, right? Did Collapse give himself up so you go back to full health, full mana, and be in this lane again, as he's now picked up that Ring of Health?
Ring of Health indeed.
Fire Snap Cookie. Oh, it's onto the creep. Maybe we're gonna hit Collapse. Oh, Shield Crash, and he's got Swashbuckle. He'll use it, but he doesn't quite have the damage.
Yeah, now it's time to go to base, K1. No need to play with fire any longer. Go to base, come back with full, and enjoy your laning phase. Mid lane, like we've seen this many times, right? Comfortable puck plays are actually not really afraid of this Dragon Knight matchup at all.
Well, I tried.
Watching Whisper here and curious as to what he's getting at, out of the lane. He's 16 and now 17 and 13. I wonder if the inch is going to be enough. And as the game gets longer, Stinger getting run down. Right clicks coming in. Miposhka, though, he'll get the kill. With that God's Rebuke, it did a lot of damage in onto the Phoenix, but Whisper, again, just doesn't hit all too hard at the moment.
Oh, if there was an impetus.
No impetus. Yeah, I think Miposhka was expecting that, right? Like, he was trying to time it out.
Yeah. And I thought Whisper also tried to time it out, but then just barely didn't get it. Bottle refill in the middle. Yeah, you always want to make sure that the first Dragon Form doesn't deal too much tower damage. Like a quarter of the health is acceptable. They have 3 heroes in the middle right now. So
they're coming over, and they've got the Snapfire over to the side. They've got Miposhka here.
That again.
Oil level 2 Mars. They might lose Mira on this, but the Breathe Fire came out, and that might be enough. But the Illusory Orb is in, and he'll jog to the other side. They've got the Icarus dive right on.
He's burning. He's burning.
He's burning away. He doesn't have a phase shift. And that means Miposhka gets a double kill. And now Whisper rotates.
Now that one I don't understand. They get troll complete free time in the lane now. Oh, nice.
Now Gojira's on the run. Toronto Tokyo, he doesn't have the Elder Dragon form, so he doesn't have a way to get a long-range stun out. They're continuing to TP heroes in over mid. Whisper's here now. Chris Luck's back.
Got it. I can't let you.
This is just leaving Collapse open to have a free lane, and you talk about free lanes, and Yachiro's got one too. Snowball is coming in. It'll hit on a Miposhka, but Gojira losing his life to the Fire Spirit, and that will burn him away. And Miposhka, all of a sudden, he's 4-0-1. It is a pretty rich Phoenix.
Yeah. Okay, early game again. Team Spirit outperforming what I thought they would be able to do. It's just like every time they're so on top of the movements together. And obviously the winning team. You would expect the team chemistry to be very strong. But it's just like every time they're not missing a beat. We're looking for a troll this time. He has no... Yeah, he has no battle trance, so he's dead.
And he's dead. Dream Coil even committed. I don't know if they necessarily needed that, but might as well secure the kill.
Yeah, better be safe than sorry. They also didn't know whether he skilled battle trance or not.
To Radiant's middle tower.
It's sinking.
Mid tower though.
Lock him down. And
They have no glyphs. The mid tower is gone.
Dire's top tower needs some friends.
Radiant's middle tower.
Very early tower to lose.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Cheeky.
Dire's top tower.
The Beast Coast looking good so far. A little bit of a net worth lead.
Yeah, top tower also gone.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And it looks like
Radiant fortified
Whisper's trying to go for
their
Midas.
structures.
A lot of gold saved up.
Heroes.
Lots of haste in the inventory. Very greedy though.
Radiant's
That
bottom
could be,
tower is staggering.
Like a drunk
bit dangerous.
sailor.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Stories I'd tell of your prowess.
It's sticking out.
That's longer than said.
Gojira's next.
Should kill the Pango, no problem. Oh, careful, careful. Puck, 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 puck.
Yeah, you got stunned up on the Dream Coil. The puck is
Structures are
whoa.
fortified.
There was an Invis DK. He didn't see him.
Oh,
Walked in just a
dear.
little bit too far. Ay, 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 ay.
That is bad. That's for sure.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dire's top tower
That
is
I
Radiant's
under
bottom
attack.
tower has
sure.
rung its
I
last
mean-
bell.
I don't really know what you expect to do now losing those two heroes. That feels like that gave Spirit an opportunity to just run away with the game for a moment.
That's just fun.
Well, now finally 1k gold lead for them, which isn't like overwhelming or massive for this early portion of the game. But decent gold lead nonetheless. What item build is it going for? Battle Fury on the Troll. Of course.
Snowball, swashbuckle, still gets hit. Got the shards, and he's unable to get over them. Spear lands, Omni Slash used, and Collapse ends up dead. K1 gets a little bit of revenge. Just a little bit for the moment.
Gojira. Snowball
Yeah,
in 2.
Sunray, and here's Yatoro. Snowball running it back all the way towards the edge of the jungle. Good shards, and Gojira eventually should die. He's trying to run, maybe get over to the neutrals if he can kill himself to those, but the troll is there and eventually gets the finishing blow.
Well, if you look at it from a different perspective, there are neutral troll creeps, right? So,
Right.
could be seen as a victory. As Mira goes down on the other side.
Takes out Mira, but will be traded by Collapse.
Yeah. Decent trade still. Call for support. Probably something you don't mind taking.
Hey, Nia.
Yeah, I certainly
gets
feel like
coiled
that's
on
worth it. Coil, but Toronto Tokyo's here. Other dragon form looking for a dragon tail, but can't catch up. Let's take a look. We got ourselves a little bit of a replay. Our snap cookie misses. Mortimer's kisses coming in, and I guess some damage was done with those, but Mira kind of stands his ground. Whisper ends up getting one, but losing one.
Yeah. Probably didn't expect the engine just to walk back in and slap him across the face. Still a comfortable 1k gold lead, and you're very happy with this simply because your troll is going for a very greedy item build. Leading early game with a greedy item build always feels very nice.
Right.
Almost as nice. Some.
What's
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I had vanilla last night. Got some ice cream. It's pretty good, but big cookie dough dynamo fan.
Ah, okay. But like your absolute favorite is cookie dough?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'm a vanilla boy. Have been since forever. I don't actually like chocolate too much. Do you like chocolate at all?
That's all right.
A chocolate chip is nice, like a little bit sprinkled in there, you know, but not like pure chocolate.
Nice vanilla chocolate swirl. Always goes a long way.
Yeah, kind of like a marble cake, dude. Legendary.
3-man smoke from Team Spirit. They've got the Maelstrom on the jug, so K1, he's going to start farming a little bit quicker, and you can see that he's ahead of the Troll and now ahead of the DK, so he puts himself in the 1 spot. Are over by mid. They've got the rest of the team bottom, so maybe they can pinch, especially now that they show that scan. The one who actually catches their attention, I believe, is but Dragon Tail in, Gojira gone, collapse with the kill, and they got themselves at least one. If they could get a +1 on that, that would have been nice, but for now, it is just that Tusk, so East Coast still opening up some space.
Yeah, I mean, again, when you're greedy, you really just want to take any kill you can get. Your Troll doesn't want to be participating anytime soon. Look at the big stack also at the Ancients. There's going to be a lot of gold in flux once that Bellatrix is finished.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff
Where
wind.
out is he? Just the Claymore away. So 300 gold.
Not too far at all. Turn to Tokyo, probably gonna go into his BKB next. How's Chris Luck looking? Decently close to his blink. About 800 away. We yet have to see the impact of the +5 Mars though.
Yeah, I guess it's like this double 4 in a way. They both have similar net worths towards the bottom and not really taking priority over the other heroes, especially over the Jug. Whereas like Spirit, they've got a lot of gold on both their supports. They're looking Yules on Maposhka and early drums for the Snapfire.
Invisibility.
Yeah, so they're going
Another Invis.
all in the early game. Invis again on Toronto.
Oh, got him. Blink Dragon Tail, Stinger will drop to Toronto, Tokyo. There's the Battle Fury for Itoro ready to go, and he's going to be working on that Yasha. He's got Wand as well. BKB he's looking for, so we'll see how quickly he gets in there. And a lot of... I feel like Beast Coast are in a decent spot in this game. I don't know if those odds really reflect where I feel like this game's at. Almost 6-1 on Beast Coast, but it does give them just a 22% chance of winning the game in Dota Plus. Blink Dragon Tail, Gojira again will eventually burn out, and the damage done by Toronto Tokyo puts him on a killing spree, and they might even find themselves a Puck. He doesn't John, and they follow the Illusory Orb, and now they've got Mortimer's Kisses as well as the Dragon Tail stun, so they lose a Puck. Like, this is one after the other after the other. It was Mars to Tusk to Puck. Like, that just is through the entirety of the map there for Team Spirit.
Yeah, I mean, this is just going absolutely perfectly for them. They're finding pickoff after pickoff around the map, while the Troll's just farming away. Like, once the Troll gets his BKB, that's when it gets really, really, really scary for the side of Beast Coast. Because Jack is directly countered by Pro War. Like, your Omni Slash can never kill him, then post Omni Slash, he'll pretty much just kill you. He's looking to go for Yasha first, so choosing to go for the more greedy item build. K1 is also very, very farmed though.
They're in, and they're in on Puck again. Got the rest of the team coming over. A 2-man Dream Coil. Whisper from behind. Collapses in trouble. The Walrus Punch is there with the infinite shots as well as the spear. Get the kill, and Mira's next on the list. Great job pinching by Beast Coast.
Can save them.
Get
An important assault.
2 big ones.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff
Yeah,
wind.
finally something going their way. Was about time. They could also be looking to do Roshan very soon. On a DD just now as well.
Yeah, for K1.
Oh, Whisper's already into a BKB. Wow.
I'd like to know if
That's quick.
Somebody can let me know. I don't know off the top of my head if Gojira is for Godzilla Gojira or is Gojira the death metal band? Wonder if what he's trying to name himself after, because Gojira if it's Godzilla, if it's both, that's a pretty metal name, honestly.
Tower is under attack.
I don't know the band, unfortunately.
Elder Dragon form looking for the Blink Dragon Tail, and they've not got an arena for 13 seconds. He doesn't have the mana for it either, but the Dream Coil is in on it too once again. They're going to the Omni Slash. They've done the damage to get Toronto Tokyo as well as Collapse. They end up losing Stinger. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses down Maboshka. We have not really seen a Supernova, and he's kind of forced to use it there. But the right clicks are coming in. The egg will pop. They'll scramble it. They'll make it an omelet. They'll look for Mira. They've got themselves a fourth. There is nothing that Yashiro can do, and he might even just be next on the list. They've got a Walrus Punch. He goes into the ult. He looks at the Jug, but there's the Snowball. They're cutting him really well. This is a full team wipe for Beast Coast.
Yeah, what was once a 4K gold lead, now it's down to pretty much 0.
Dire's
That's
middle
exactly what they were
tower is
looking
under
for.
attack.
Troll is not ready to fight yet.
Structures are fortified.
He went for like the greediest item build possible, pretty much.
Dire's middle tower
And
is
they paid the price this time.
Taking another look at this one, and they don't have Arena, but they do have a Dream Coil, and it lands on both Toronto Tokyo as well as Collapse. And look at the damage come out, just combined with the Omni Slash.
Yeah, Whisper also on his Enchantress though, putting out so much damage. Now the entire lineup is pretty much online, and I worry a little bit. Like, Troll Ward is not a hero that plays super well from behind.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And he's very
is
far
under
away from his
attack.
BKB, still like another 3,000 gold.
You surprised after a team wipe like that they didn't go right into Roche?
Are you okay? Well, I tried.
I mean, they have tag team for Roche, but overall the Roche damage isn't like the highest. It's very risky because it's still pretty early into the game, so the respawn timers aren't as long, right?
True. True. Also, is it still true that when people disconnect in the game on LAN, well, if somebody disconnects, sometimes when they reconnect, you'll get lag because they have to like reload in or something like that, and then you have to disconnect? Wasn't that like, it used to be a thing?
Yeah,
Try to wonder.
I believe so.
Yeah. So, just quickly paused on this game, and I mean, Beast Coast, they've got a minimal lead, but we'll see if they're able to continue and go with this
This game is
forward motion. A full team wipe is certainly going to bring you momentum and going in, and Spirit's kind of stopped up, right? But they still want to fight. They still wanted to look over and get something. They've got the shard on Toronto Tokyo, but don't quite have the lockdown or the quickness on that one.
Was a lucky blink dodge from the puck. He just wanted to clear the wave, narrowly escaped his death. But now it's the very vulnerable timing of Team Spirit, right? Troll no BKB on DK as well, and he's just going to the pit.
Yeah, they're into the pit. Yatra are looking for this, but they know where the Jug is, and they know where Stinger is. They're going to blink. They're going to look for him immediately. They'll go in onto the Mars and get a quick kill on a Stinger. They'll take out K1's Courier. You got to assume that Spirit's in on Roche, and whether or not Beast Coast is going to make a move over there. They have Dream Coil. Chris Logg's kind of close, but the rest of the team isn't there. So Whisper down bottom. You've got K1 back at the base, and this is conceding an Aegis where it felt like Beast Coast were in a position to maybe get Roche themselves.
Kunkka will.
Yeah, this is basically paradise for Team Spirit now. All they want is to farm up the BKBs.
Last long.
So
How are we looking? 1,000 away for the DK, about 2,000 away for the Troll.
Yeah.
Once those are up, the fights are gonna get so much easier. Like Dreamco won't really be an issue. Mars is no issue. Ench doesn't really do anything.
they got the Waning Rift on the Collapse, but Sunray's going to heal him up, and they've got a cookie that brings him back towards the Dream Coil, which doesn't land. So he's able to swashbuckle, not get stunned. Scatter Blast on a K1 with Mars nearby, but doesn't have a blink. Still is without that blink dagger to get that initiation with a blink as well as an arena, and now he's onto a flat. So that's not the item that he's going for, and I feel like without that initiation, you're kind of missing out a little bit. You're going blink on Gojira, but that doesn't exactly feel like that's gonna be the easiest initiation either, right?
Yeah, we spoke about the lack of stunts already, or like direct stunts at least. They've done the same in game 1, and Beast Coast in general, they really like to play like this. So we'll see if it ends up working out for them, but it definitely makes the game very difficult.
Yeah.
But there is a blink now on Gojira, yeah. So they have at least the punch, and the snowball, which is a very nice combo.
See where Gojira goes. He's gonna connect up maybe with the Mars Whisper down bottom. He's also got that Centaur creep. They've got Chris Luck down bottom. But none of these heroes from Spirit are there. They're just looking to farm with the Aegis.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want to do with this Aegis. Just farm, 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 farm. Get your BKB. Once you have your BKB, it's go time.
Toronto, Tokyo already looking at K1, but they've got the Waiting Rift as well. The Dreamlord is going to be on a 3. They've got themselves the Waiting Rift. And Silence up 2. They go to the BKB as well as the arena. The Firestep Cookie lands under the Mars. They're trying to get this kill on a Stinger, but they just don't have the damage yet. Mira falls. Supernova goes off. They get the kill on a Stinger as well as Gojira taking out 2. And they got the lockdown. Disarmed on Chris Lock. He goes towards the regen rune. That's very fair. Balance when you get the best rune. Not going to matter. Whoa, the bash on the swashbuckle.
My fault perfectly.
You get some luck, you lose some luck, and Chris Luck ends up dead. That
to be fair,
not
you know,
right.
4 procs, like 25% times 400% every time, right?
Yeah, percentage-wise, that definitely didn't feel great.
Can't handle this
but that's what you get for picking a Juggernaut in your team, you know? If there was no Juggernaut, he wouldn't have gone for Bastion. So, that's what you get. In all seriousness, though, great itemization from Collapse. The defense is careful with Jerry. He's done this in the past.
He's gone out a little bit too far, but that opens up the outpost. They finally take a tier 2. They still have this Aegis for another 2 minutes. Like, that is a long time to really work with this, and he's got the BKB, so they should be in a prime spot to continue fighting.
The BKB is already out on Troll. He's going into his Basher next.
Oh, Collapse gets caught.
Oh, well, he got killed by
Whisper and Gojira.
just the Ench, huh? Ench and Tusk, yeah.
K1 goes to the Manta, forced to use that Omni Slash. Yatoro, he needs to use the ult, but they got him with the Dragon Tail, so they have the Summon the Spear hits onto Yatoro, so Yatoro still moving, but not a lot of life to work with. They'll take the Aegis, just the Aegis for now. Going to the Dream Core, they can throw into the Poshka, they've already lost their Jug, so a lot of the damage is already out of the fight, but the Impetus shots are doing quite a bit here. They'll look over as they land the Fire Snap Cookie to stun up Whisper, but Whisper's hard to kill. They go to the Snowball, it's going to be over towards Mira. Shard actually thrown over to the side, but they take out Stinger, so they no longer have the Mars. They have the Walrus Punch up into the air as Yatoro, and Whisper falls. So 2 heroes dead with the buyback being used by Mars. 3 heroes gone to the side.
Yatoro's going to die here.
Fight. They want to go. They want to get the kill on Yatoro. He's going after Gojira. They still have themselves the Mars, so the Snowball going all the way with it. They don't have the Blink Dagger from Mars, so he can't keep up with that, and Yatoro survives.
Okay, I thought they were going to try to push for the kill a little bit more, but Collapse's response, so would have been a scary prospect. Basher now almost done on Troll, and once that's done, Juggernaut is really at the mercy of Yatoro.
He was forced to use that Omni Slash, and then he ends up just getting stunned up. Oh,
no bash this time.
Phase shift, trying to get something, but oh god, Chris Luck just cannot get away. Poor heroes. He's fine, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine.
He had 5 HP.
Never in doubt.
Well, another decent... Well, honestly, it wasn't really a win because they had the Aegis. But decent trade, forced Mars buyback, delaying his Blink Dagger even more. And you just saw, like, the Juggernaut matchup was really bad for the Troll, right? Now, I gotta admit, I'm not entirely sure why K1 went for Lincoln Sphere. It's just for the DK stun, but they have 2 Bashers already. Which... Oh, Yatoro's running into... Okay, alright. Fake hype. They looked at each other and we're like, oh, I'm out.
So you can do fake hype. I don't know if I can. Now, oh my gosh, what is it on Dota Plus that it's 1.05 for Spirit? East Coast, they're getting no respect. 18%. Like, it hasn't dropped that much. 17% as I say that. Okay.
Well, after this team fight, something might change in that regard.
Certainly
There's also Linken's and Puck, so there's a lot of
full 5-man smoke.
What is going to Whisper?
Is Whisper really the target you want to go for? They'll go to the arena with the BKB pop by Yatoro, though. He's able to go in and out. BKB there from Whisper. They've got the Orchid. They'll silence up Collapse, but Collapse looking for the body blocks. Walrus punch up into the air with the Dream Coil. Omni Slash Supernova. They need to take out the egg. Goes into the Blade Fury, but he's not going to get it in time, and that's going to stun up Chris Lock. Chris Lock gets stunned, followed by the Fire Snap Cookie. They'll take out the Puck. They'll look over now with the Jug, but they've got the right clicks coming in from Yatoro. Whisper gone. Snowball there. Gojira with the Walrus punch, but Yatoro's still not dead. They'll follow up this damage and get a full team wipe out onto Beast Coast. Spirit run away with that one.
That's what I was scared of when like all the timings come together. What does the win percentage say now? 10%?
I don't know if it updates that quickly.
I
don't know.
Right, like one probably. Quick replay here. You see the team fight. They focus the Ench initially, and then he survives, gets the BKB off, uses the Ench shield, and honestly, it doesn't look super bad at the beginning, especially with them converging in on a Dragon Knight. But the Omni Slash just doesn't deal any damage because he went for like a Linken Sphere, which is a very defensive item build. Yatoro can't be stopped, gets an ultra kill. Juggernaut cannot fight the troll, cannot fight the Pangolin either, just because he gets bashed up all the time.
And by the time he got out of the Omni Slash, it was already too late for him to try and get the Supernova before it ended up popping, right? Like he just, it becomes too tough. That ends up stunning up Chris Lock, and now they've lost themselves mid and top. Like that's all gone.
I gotta really say, I hate this obsession lately with Linken Spheres from a lot of players. I don't think the item is worth it in most of the games. Like this game, 2 of the players itemized into Linken Sphere because of 1 Dragon Knight stun. That's a massive investment.
I want to leave that Enchanted Quiver. 2 minutes, 21 seconds until Roche is back up. That's going to be second Roche. If Spirit feel the need to go for that, they can wait for it. But it does feel like, you know, they are in a good spot up 18,000 net worth. Rolling Thunder with the Blink Dagger. They've caught Chris Lock again.
It's a purple stun.
BKB, Scatter Blast, Snowball save, and he's alive for now, but the Moonburst Kisses comes out. They get the kill on a Stinger. They're going to look to maybe get Mira, but that was only to keep alive this Puck. Chris Lock on the run. They go to the Supernova once again with Sunray. Gojira ends up dead. Full support's already gone on the side of Beast Coast. Blink, Dragon Tail, Fireball on the ground. Whisper, he can't survive. It doesn't have a BKB anymore with a Blink as well as a Scatter Blast. They'll take out a third, and they'll call GG on the side of Beast Coast, and Spirit will take 2 up.
Unfortunate, man. Like, I do think Beast Coast played a much better game, but Team Spirit just looks very strong.
Right.
Like every time they get the timings quickly, they